Right, so this is Financial Aid at Duke University 2025. This is for bachelors in Duke University, United States. It's full funding, it's for all nationalities and all subjects. And the scholarship deadline is February the 1st. Now, admission deadline is November 4th, by the way. So we've seen a lot of scholarships like this, financial aids. Basically, what it means is that the university cover 100% of your demonstrated needs. What does that mean? We're gonna see, like we're gonna talk about in a second. But first, let's see the university a little bit. Now, Duke University is a great university in the United States, so it has a great alumni, like people, old, like former presidents of United States, like statesmen and like leaders of other countries, etc., etc. It's in Durham, United States. There are 4 scholarships in total. This is one. And now, by the way, we have a new cool thing in our university pages now. This is something we already had, admissions and scholarship results. So if you go to globalscholarships.com and scroll down, you'll see scholarship stories and then admission and scholarship results, which is something that we already had for a while. Basically, these are admission and scholarship results from different universities. We have a lot of these results, as you can see. It's about like we have more than 3,000 entries. So like nationality, SAT, expected family contribution, GPA, and like whether they were accepted. So and then you can see more, which will give you an idea about like how picky the university is, or like what would be your chances of being admitted to the university. So which is something we already had, but now we have those in our university page. So we have like these results from Duke University. And you can see, for example, no GPA, no EFC, one student from India. They're the only one accepted, even though like people with higher SATs and very high GPA, they were rejected. So yeah, you can look into these. To like, for example, this person for GPA 15, 30, like 10 less, and they're rejected. And then we have also videos too about the universities. With the deadline here, we have the tuitions for bachelors and masters. As you can see, it is really high. I mean, this is kind of like the higher end you'll see in the United States for private universities, like $60,000. And then we have the scholarships. As you can see, 4 different scholarships, and then 1 external scholarship from Global Scholarships. And then we have comment section. And as always, if you have any questions about the university or about the scholarship, you can just put your question here in the comment section, and Hyun Lee, who is the founder of Global Scholarships, will answer them for you. As you can see, he answers every single question. So yeah, this is the university. Again, it's a very high profile, very expensive university with some very great alumni. And if you want to see where the university is and what it looks like, you can do that here. It's in Durham. It's North Carolina, I believe. Yeah, it's North Carolina. So here it is. And this is the university. It's an old university. And as you can see, it shows that it is an old university from the architecture, etc. So yeah. Anyway, this is the university. Now, financial aid, we don't have an eligibility criteria. We have CSS application form. So basically, what happens is you apply to the university. That's how financial aids work. You apply to the university. You can apply through Common App, I believe, for Duke University. And then when you apply to the university, you tell them that you need financial aid. And then you go and create a CSS profile. Hang on, actually, let's look at this. If you don't know what a CSS profile is, so College Scholarship Services, CSS, it's a platform that you can use to apply for a lot of financial aid. As you can see, more than $10 billion in non-federal aid to thousands of students every year. So you create profile here, which means that you give them a lot of information about your financial situation, like how much your family can contribute to your education. And then the university takes that, and Duke University covers 100% of demonstrated needs. So basically, they estimate how much you will need to be able to study in Duke University. And then they estimate how much your family can contribute to your education. Let's say they think you'll need about $50,000 for your living costs, and your family can contribute about $30,000. And if the university covers 100% of demonstrated need, it means it will cover the remaining $20,000 every year. That is, of course, if you get accepted to the university. So this is 100% of 100% coverage. This includes the tuition fee, by the way. So like they don't charge you any tuition fee, and then they give you financial aid based on how much you need. So one thing about, and here you can see like FAQs for applicants and how aid is calculated, estimate your aid, blah, blah, blah. You can look into these. So hang on, actually, let me see. I think you can do that through Common App, right? Estimate, apply, steps for applying. So submit a CSS profile, let's say international, applying for regular decision, and my parents are married. Prepare your application. Application indicates, okay. And then submit your application through CSS profile, check your email, and review your aid offer. So yeah. So tuition, estimated fees, housing, food, it is about like $93,000 every year. And then they say, okay, your family can contribute about $30,000, so the rest will cover. Now, one thing to keep in mind that when it comes to financial aid, American universities have these, like they're whether need blind or need aware. Actually, let me see if we have that here. Applicants need blind, can apply early. I don't think that they have that here. So basically what need blind or need aware means is that if a university is need blind, when you apply to the university with financial aid, like telling them that you need financial aid, they consider that when deciding whether to admit you to the accept you to the university or not. So basically, if you need financial aid, they will count that in. Sorry, if the universities need blind, they don't care about that. If you apply to the university, you say you need financial aid, they just don't care. They do not consider that. If they're going to accept you based on your credentials, based on your what kind of a student you are, they will just accept you. And then if you need financial aid, they will give you. So that is need blind. But need aware means that if you need financial aid, the university considers that, and maybe just because you need financial aid, you will not be accepted to the university. Some universities are need blind, some are need aware. Duke University, as a lot of universities in the United States, it's need blind for domestic students, but need aware for international students. So if you're applying to this university from another country, they may think that you're a great student, and they may decide, they may think that you should be admitted to the university, you're a good student, but just because you need financial aid, they might decide against accepting you to the university. So that's the difference between need blind and need aware. So keep that in mind as well. And also, if you are planning to apply to the university without financial aid or whatever, keep in mind that it will cost more than $90,000 every single year, including tuition fees. Anyway, so this is Financial Aid at Duke University 2025.